Rick the ruler. That's right, Rick.
Hi, this is Johnny Fever, and you are tuned into Johnny Fever TV. That's all one word, Johnny Fever TV. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit notifications. Okay, here's a snap reaction to the new Tom MacDonald song. It's called Dummies. It's same day. Let's go. Okay, yeah, you know, Tom MacDonald, we know he's dropping on Friday, so we're ready for this. I'm right home from work. It's after work, before date night with my wife, and we're doing Tom MacDonald reactions. He says this is going to be the biggest one yet as far as songs go, and yeah, you know what, I am just ready for something pretty good here. The song's called Dummies. There's a bunch of mannequins there, and who knows what's going to happen here, but Tom's going to get us talking for sure. One last thing, it's a short song, 3 minutes and 14 seconds, so I'm expecting something a little bit kind of streamlined, you know what I mean? Just a steady song. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everything is sexist, homophobic, or it's racist. When life gives us lemons, we're supposed to want to change it. But my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you wanna, but one day I'll be a father.
Okay, I'm reacting to a ton of videos, and especially from rappers like King Von, Juice WRLD, Lil Baby, you name it. You go check out Johnny Fever TV, and the vast majority of the topic is about you know, taking pills, you know, getting high off of codeine, you name it, right? That is the #1 pretense of most of the songs that I've reviewed, and so that's what Tom's talking about. Let's go.
And I really hope my son don't grow up to be my daughter. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, skin should be a little thicker. That's the problem, being honest got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker cause they're sheltered by society. Pumpkin spice Ativan for seasonal anxiety. Wokeness has become a way to bully non-violently and cancel everyone without improving on the life we lead. Without the white, there's no...
Okay, so Tom's really going in, and you know what? That line about I just hope my son doesn't turn into my daughter, that is the line in this song that everybody's gonna really take a step back from. Let's go.
Black, without the straight there's no gay. Without the men there's no women. Without the night there's no day. Without the idiots we couldn't laugh at them when they fall. So maybe we need them after all.
So the problem that we have right now is them control almost 100% of the institutions that are feeding people information. And so unless you're sitting here watching Tom MacDonald on Fridays, you might not have any recourse is in the sense of getting accurate information. And so that's really what the problem is. Ain't
nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. I guess you love to be wrong, but you don't have the guts of the boss. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum.
Okay, so this is what I've been thinking about, okay? Who are these people, right? Who are these dumb people who are voting for the destruction of Western civilization? What I think it is that they don't actually really exist, except for the few small group of people that really benefit from all of this, okay? The people in the elite stratosphere, you know, robbing the middle class of their wealth, okay? But the thing is that there isn't a person that you can look across in the office or across the gym who supports all of this stuff. What happens is that they think it's everybody else, and we think it's everybody else. And what ends up happening is you have one pet issue where you're vulnerable to this kind of messaging, or maybe you know, you didn't like 45, and so you know, you thought, well, no matter who 46 is, we just got to get rid of 45, right? So it's those type of mentalities. It's regular people, like the people that that hate this stuff is everybody, right? So it's not like a group of people that we can actually point at and say, these are the people I'm sitting across who support this stuff, because I haven't come across anyone in real life who supports the overall agenda, all right? The only thing I find is individuals who support parts of the agenda, not understand and going for that direction, voting for that way, all right? Let's go.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everyone's obsessed with making stupid people famous. If a white boy raps, then it's called a...
Yeah, you know what, Tom's just biting me, okay? I said at least 10 or 15 years ago that I'm against the environment.
Appropriation, but Beyonce does her hair blonde and people say she slayed it. Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad. Our solutions to the issues don't make no sense. If stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps. We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs. The feminists who started the movement would be ashamed of so many
All right, so now he's getting to the crux of it, right? He's talking about finding solutions, not dwelling on the problem. And that is where we are in society right now, is that we're dwelling on the problem, not on the solutions, okay? And then we can expand the discussion to these problems that we're dwelling on. Are they even real problems, or are they being analyzed correctly, right? Like, we can identify a problem, but completely misanalyze what the root cause of that is, and then completely march down the wrong path to get that fixed. And we're doing that a lot. So yeah, Tom's going in.
They fought so you can vote, I show your butthole on OnlyFans. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. Call me homophobic just because I think straight. I love people even though we disagree. I wish we could get Wi-Fi signals from a tree. Then everyone would plant them and we'd probably save the planet for free. Too bad we only need him to breathe.
That's true.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. I guess you love to be wrong. You don't have the guts of the balls. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum.
Okay, another pause here. So obviously Tom's been listening to my reviews, because one of the criticisms I've made of him and other modern hip-hop music is there's no flow to the song, right? It's very choppy. It's like they're chopping, rapping, right? With, no percussion. And then a percussion will come in and they'll start this up-tempo, really fast rap. And then they'll go into a chorus and then they'll drop, but there's no synchronicity in the song, right? And it's hard to bob your head to outside of watching the video. But Tom's going back old school here. This reminds me of old Tom. Do you guys agree with that? Let's go.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades them, but we still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in their rooms, I swear we barely ever see them. Go outside sometime, there's fresh air you could be breathing. Put your phones down, play sports, do something illegal. Go and meet your families, they're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean?
Yeah, the irony is that they say that you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police, but the very same people who say these things support big government, okay? What is the police but an arm of the government, okay? You can't have it both ways. You can't have big government and individual liberty, okay? If you don't want the government, aka the 5-0 or the popos, okay, harassing you and enforcing, whatever they deem fit, then you really shouldn't be supporting people who want to expand the government. That's just the bottom line, okay? So you're either big government and you want lots of enforcement, or you're small government and you want people to live as individuals and take responsibility for their own actions. All right, keep going.
English, Scottish, German, Swedish, or Greek. And Black Lives Matter was problematic. It excludes anyone without the pigment, it's automatic. I understand all the reasons it happened, but including all humans is the actual answer.
Oh no.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all.
It's only the actual answer if you assume that unity is the goal.
I guess you love to be wrong, or you don't have the guts of the balls. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum.
Okay, loving it. I'm loving the old school Tom MacDonald style. That's my favorite Tom MacDonald. Love the new stuff. Love the old stuff even more, okay? So the old stuff's like my favorite child, all right? And this one I put in that kind of old Tom MacDonald style. I would like to see more music in this vein from him. So keep my fingers crossed, like whatever he puts out. And one thing Tom has made perfectly clear, he doesn't care what I think in the sense of what type of music he's going to do next week. And I don't think he cares what you think either. Tom just does Tom, and that's why we love him. All right, so this is Johnny Fever with a snap reaction to Tom MacDonald's latest drop. I think it's called Dummies. I'm trying to hit 500 subs by Monday, which is my birthday. That's the goal. So pound that sub button, hit the like button, and hit notifications. This is Johnny Fever. It's Friday night, date night. I'm out. Cheers.